cared.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Call me when he comes back up to the big leagues, or call me when they trade him. All right, that's where I'm at with Marco Luciano. I am. But Blake Snell, if we've discussed Blake Snell ad nauseum, obviously he didn't have a spring training, a lot of frustration there, hadn't gone through 5 innings at all. But this time around, it feels different. Coming off of that rehab start in Sacramento, getting some work in. This guy, lifetime, in the month of July, August, and September, has dealt. Bob Melvin knows this. He saw it up close and personal last season. And so, did I like the 5 innings yesterday? Sure, it was his first game back. But the pitch count was down, Spinoni. He goes through 5 innings. He only throws 73 pitches. Gets the pickoff move there to end the inning. Look, the walks were a little out of control. 3 walks. You want him to lower those. Yeah. He allowed 4 base runners in the first 4 innings. You don't want to do that because now all of a sudden you're working in the stretch. But he was able to work quickly, economically, and only 73 pitches through 5 innings. Moving forward, I need 6. Yes. If I can get 6 from Snell moving forward, I think the best is yet to come. I'm really confident in him. Are we, he's not a pitcher who's going to go out there and give up runs over and over and over. He's a two-time Cy Young Award winner. The track record proves this guy's a legit pitcher. And I think this guy can turn the sting around. Now, we'll wait on Robbie Ray. We'll wait on Alex Cobb. But if you could give me Blake Snell and Logan Webb as a 1-2 punch, now we're cooking with hot grease, Padone.
I agree. And listen, it helps some of the younger guys out, too. You should be able to lean on your veterans. And I don't want to... And Hayden Burnsong's been nice. He's been solid, right? But I don't want to have to rely on guys like that. Guys like Kyle Harrison, who has struggled in his last appearance, right? I want to take the burden off them a little bit. And hopefully, not only with Blake Snell, Bonte, to your point, guys like Alex Cobb, who's making rehab assignments, guys like Robbie Ray, potentially. Yep. Now, if you get anything from Robbie Ray, I think it'd be gravy at this point, right? I don't know what to expect from him. A guy, also another Cy Young winner. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it'd be nice.
Did Robbie Ray really win a Cy Young?
He did, yes.
With Seattle?
I think Seattle or the Blue Jays.
Was it the Blue Jays?
I think the Blue Jays.
Damn, I forgot all about that.
Tight pants Robbie Ray, yeah.
Tight pants Robbie Ray won a Cy Young? I slept on that one.
There you go, see? So I'm just saying.
Damn, all right.
And the fact that he's doing well against teams, and specifically Blake Snell. I don't say he struggled against the Yankees. He went 4 2/3, and then he was fighting, obviously. Mm-hmm. That's a hell of a lineup, and that was when the Yankees were just en fuego right now. They've since cooled down a little bit. They're 3-7 in their last 10. Yeah. But the Blue Jays stink. Let's be honest. They're 41.
They have Sell written all over them.
They're 9 games under 500. The American League is stacked right now with talent. Just look at the AL East alone. They're going to represent four of their teams might even be in the playoffs, which is just nuts to say. So you got to take advantage against teams like this right now. Not to say the Giants are world beaters by any stretch of the imagination, Bonte, but I can live with the fact if you're losing to the Dodgers, if you're losing to the Phillies, because they're just more talented than you are. The Blue Jays are not more talented. They may have a couple names like Bichette and Vlad, but they're not better than you.
No,
so you got to go up against teams like that.
You can't blow a game like that.
No.
Not
you
against
cannot.
the Blue Jays.
No,
you're right.
Exactly.
You're right.
So that's where I'm getting at with the Giants right now. Take care of your own business against teams that you should be expected to at least compete and beat.
So, Heliot Ramos has the team lead with 13 home runs, but I want to go back over to Blake Snell because I think this is very, very important. A lot of people were doom and gloom and down on Blake Snell, and I get it. It was rough. He hadn't gone 5 innings all season long. He, adductor strains twice, suffers adductor strains twice this season. Got to go back to the minor leagues, no spring trading. It's been a mess. A lot of excuses, right? However, Giants fans, and I've been on this, and I've been trying to tell you guys over the last couple months here, lifetime, the best is yet to come for Blake Snell. Look at his lifetime numbers in the month of July. 2.67 ERA. Lifetime numbers in the month of August. 2.60 ERA. How about September and October? 2.25 ERA. This guy gets better as the season progresses. As the season progresses, he gets stronger and stronger and stronger, and he gets filthier and filthier and filthier. Bob Melvin saw it up close and personal last season. Hell, let's hear from Bo Mel on Blake Snell and what he saw last night against the Blue Jays.
Give it to me.
It's pretty close. Had all his pitches working. Slider. A lot of times slider's the last thing to show up for him. But throwing change-ups, curveballs, spotting his fastball. This is the first time he really felt good when he went out there. Had proper amount of rehab games and just felt really comfortable with where he was after his last outing. So, it was going to be 75 pitches today, right around there. That's what we got, I think, 73. But the stuff was good. It was completely different, looked like.
The stuff was good. Lifetime in July, 1.37 whip. Lifetime in August, 1.1 whip. Lifetime in September, October, 1.0 whip. So, listen, man, this guy gets better as the season progresses. I want to hear from Blake Snell himself.
I still think, I got a lot to learn with who I'm going to be this year. Every year is a new canvas, so I think I'm a lot better. I think I understand myself. I can repeat deliveries. I like the way I'm talking to myself. So I'm excited for the Twins, excited to see these next 4 or 5 days, just kind of how I grow and what I work on, and just looking forward to that next one. Probably like 3-4 more starts to really kind of put it all together and then start repeating really good outings. But happy with this one. I just know there's a lot that I can do to get better. So.
That's good. Batting average has been down over the last 3 months of the season. You hear from Bob Melvin right there, Spadone, on Blake Snell. He said it's close. He's close to seeing the guy he saw last year in San Diego.
I just saw body language, too, in that postgame. He just looked so much more relaxed and comfortable. And then listen, I'm not – guys can have bad body language. We had first team all bad body language with Brandon Bell all the time. Yep. He was an all-time Giant. He was very good for them. Won a couple World Series with them. But for Blake Snell and for pitchers, you need to see some sort of confidence out there. And it's tough night in and night out, seeing him hang his head, seeing him just – look lackadaisical. And then you start getting fans saying, oh, does he even care? Does he even do this? Of course they care. This guy signed a 1-year deal here. You think he wants to stink in front of everyone on national TV?
They care.
No, he cares a lot. And he just had a kid and stuff like that. So, belated congratulations if I haven't been able to say that Blake Snell. Papa Snell now.
Papa Snell.
So, hey, he's got that new dad strength. That's a thing, man. Come on.
Dad strength? It is. It kind of comes out of nowhere.
Remember Fred Van Vliet back in 2019 in the finals? He had that new dad strength,
new dad strength. Well, you don't got to
people comparing you to him, by the way, right?
They say I look like him, but, we look alike.
Pockets a little different.
I'll tell you what doesn't look alike. The bank accounts, baby. The bank accounts are completely different.
Hey, he gets after it in Houston.
Mine is hideous.
Right?
His is handsome.
But looking at Blake Snell right now, this is what you want. Him and Webb at that top of that lineup. And Webb's going to be going up against today. It's actually going to be a hell of a pitching matchup. Him and Chris Bassett, former All-Star with the A's too. And he's actually having a pretty good year. I always look at Chris Bassett when I'm just checking my fantasy. I was like, he gets wrecked sometimes, but then he'll have a shutdown performance.
He's not a bad pitcher.
He's not a bad. He has a 3.43 ERA this year.
Yeah,
It's not bad. He's been very solid for them. So that's going to be a fun pitching matchup tonight. And then tomorrow, you got old Giant Gosman versus Jordan Hicks, who Hicks been a little.
Listen, man. Jordan Hicks may be a candidate for the bullpen later this season.
This is why it's more important for Blake Snell to have these kind of outings, Monte, is what I'm saying. I can't be relying on Hayden Birdsong, Kyle Harrison, Jordan Hicks to be going 5, 6, because they're just not going to be able to do that throughout the season. Blake Snell, you've won 2 Cy Youngs. I need to lean on you. To your point, next outing is against the Twins.
Yep.
It's not the Blue Jays. The Twins are legit.
Twins are legit.
Royce Lewis, you see that guy? Guy hits a home run every other at bat, it feels like.
Carlos Correa's playing well.
Hey, he's an all-star.
Twins
Forever Giant, Carlos Correa.
But this would be good. Play some American League teams.
Yep.
He's seen the American League throughout his career. Obviously, he was with San Diego last year in the National League. So
and very familiar with Toronto,
but very familiar in that AL East with those teams. And he's familiar with the Twins. He knows what time it is. But Blake Snell, when it was time last year to go, in the month of June, 3-1, 0.87 whip. ERA. In the month of July, he was 4-1, 0.56 ERA. Now, is he going to replicate these numbers this year? What he did last year in San Diego was historic. He was unbelievable with a 1.54 ERA. Really, he was just dealing last year. Absolutely filth. But can we get some of that? And I feel like he's turning the corner. Folks, Giants fans, I'm telling you right now, do not sell your Blake Snell stock. Do not sell it. Not sell it.
Don't sell Snell.
Don't sell Snell.
There you go.
Don't sell Snell. Don't sell Snell. Don't sell Snell.
Thank you.
Don't sell Snell.
We're feeling
all right,
good.
let's go to Adam in the city. Adam, what's happening, man? What's going on? Adam, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. We got you.
All right, cool. I just wanted to first give a quick shout out to Argentina for making it to the Copa final.
There you
go.
Going
to be playing Uruguay, Colombia. Going to be a hell of a game. If you guys don't watch soccer, please get on it. Fonte, I know you've been watching the Euros, so hopefully you'll be watching that final.
No, listen, I got James Rodriguez today, baby, in Colombia. Let's go Colombia. They're going to beat Argentina in the Copa final, even though Messi looked good yesterday. I get it. I'm taking Colombia, Adam. I'm taking them. And I'm going with England in the upset in the Euros.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know Spain's going to kick their ass.
They got that 16-year-old who's the best player on the planet right now.
All right, go ahead, Adam. Go ahead, Adam.
I just want to say really quick, just don't sleep on Uruguay, though. They're, very good. But anyways, I just wanted to ask the question for you guys, do we have a potential, budding superstar in Heliot Ramos? I know he's still young, but I'm this dude he looks and plays like a star. He's obviously provided a huge jolt to this team. He's now tied for the league with home runs, I think, with Chapman at 13. Maybe I'm off, but what do you think overall, long-term about Heliot Ramos? Because I think this guy has a chance to be a star. He really looks that good.
I don't want to be premature with this, but he looks like he has the goods. I haven't seen him really have a bad at-bat in a couple months now.
What's the hole in his game right now?
There's no hole. He's a good fielder. He gets to the ball well. We know he had that bad play. Who was that against a couple weeks ago? It's the Dodgers.
Yeah.
But he moved on. 2 for 4 yesterday. He's a 300 hitter right now. He's seeing the ball very, very, very well. This was the track record in the minor leagues where he was a good hitter. And look, he's getting his time to shine. 42 RBIs, 13 home runs. He might be legit. Now, I don't want to get premature here and say he's a star year in and year out. But right now, he's an all-star. And right now, he's one of your best hitters, if not your best hitter. So let's just ride this wave. Let's ride this wave and appreciate that. Boy, we finally got a homegrown outfielder going to the All-Star game. Damn, we got a homegrown outfielder who's popping for Farhan in 2024. And quietly, dare I say, Farhan's draft. I'm not sure if Fitzgerald was a Farhan draft pick.
Yeah,
but the youth movement starting to look good. Starting to look good here. I'm just saying.
Are we back on Farhan?
We're not back yet.
No, okay.
We're not back yet. He's got a deadline to get through.
Okay.
And he's got to add some pieces here.
His comments yesterday made me feel a little bit I'm not going to take away from the win, but if I'm a Giants fan, I listened to Farhan before the game, and then after that game, I'm you really are feeling kind of complacent about these young guys.
Let's hear from him.
Yeah, please.
Let's hear from him.
We have areas of depth and we have areas where we're a little light. And so, the baseball trade avenue is always there. When I look at our team, we believe pretty solid players at pretty much every spot in the field. We have a rotation that's getting healthier. We have a bullpen that's done a nice job. So nothing jumps out as a spot that we need an emergency plug-in. We're just going to get whatever's out there on the trade market. There's always, when you're in it, there's an expectation and a pressure to do something to change the mix, but we've got to be careful that whatever we do is a meaningful upgrade for us.
All right, I mean that's now. Things change.
A meaningful upgrade to me.
Things change.
Yes.
Things change in a heartbeat.
And it depends on who you're bidding against too, because this is the other tricky part too. If you're Farhan Zaidi, and again, a lot can change within the next couple of weeks. To your point, trade deadline is 31st, so we still got 3 weeks to go from today. So we'll see because the NL right now, again. It's just, I have the standings up right now. It's still just a cluster, just bleep.
Yeah.
You got the Nationals 5.5 back from the third spot. You got the Cubs 4.5, Reds 3.5, Rays the Pittsburgh Pirates, Goose Pirates 3 back. Then you got the D-backs and the Giants right there 2.5 back. And then you got the Mets again. Padres took the L yesterday, and Cardinals, Braves are playing pretty well. So it's a lot can change the next 3 weeks. But if everyone's still jumbled there, you might have a team like the Mets that's willing to pay more, right? Yeah. Or you might have a team like the Dodgers who is looking around and we're thin at a couple spots, we're struggling a little bit, or the Yankees. So there's so many teams that you're going to be bidding against. Maybe it is, smart for the Giants not to get in a bidding war now.
See, I see the Nationals. I don't think they're going to be buyers. They're just developing.
I like C.J. Abrams, though.
I do love C.J. How about James Wood? Cincinnati Reds. I don't think they're going to be buying at the deadline. They're still in a development, rebuilding type of mode, right?
Building
Pittsburgh.
around Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah. Pittsburgh still building around O'Neal Cruz.
An interesting
and
one.
Skeets.
Yeah.
I don't Paul Skeets. I don't see them maybe buying here at the deadline.
They'll hover around 500.
They'll hover, but they're not going to be buyers.
Correct.
They're not going to be major players. The major players will be the Mets, the Diamondbacks, and the Padres alongside the Giants. We'll pick this up on the other side. Shout out to our friends